hell? Oh, I don't want it that big. How the fuck? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Put that down. All right, that's dope. I'm on Jonte Hall's page right now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Jonte Hall is, Jonte Hall is a incredible entrepreneur, real friend of mine. Um, he's an incredibly handsome, high value man, and the ladies are going fucking stupid for this fucking dude, for his character. He's reserved. He's fucking conservative. He's consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I actually got a audio of our recent last conversation where we just it's two high value men talking, having a conversation mixed with a gangster and gentleman. You know, I'm a gangster and a gentleman. He's a gangster. He's a gentleman. This is the level that we function at. You know what I'm saying? And this is the level of who we attract. So this dude right here, hold on, I'm gonna show you this dude. This dude right here, um, so this is Jonte Hall. This is Jonte Hall. This is a colleague. This right here, this individual right here, that's Kid Butters. Kid Butters is off the motherfucking chain, yo. This dude, Kid Butters, flew over to New York City, come check the city out. We met for the first time in New York City. I take Jonte Hall and I take Kid Butters up to the lobby of the Oriental. And this is in Midtown Manhattan, right below Central Park, that area. And just below towards to the left of Central Park, just to the left. And this is the Mandarin Oriental Hotel. You know, one time I was up in there and I seen Diddy coming out, Puff Daddy coming out, and I didn't even recognize him, but he was coming out the elevator, and he was like, look dead at me. You feel me? He said, and I said, you know, and then I seen a whole bunch of like camera crew following him and stuff, and his security was like, he's got a white ball dude for security. That dude is on fucking point. He's serious. You know what I'm saying? He's serious. Actually, in that building, there's this old cougar that tried to holler at me. She was talking to me about her Rolex collection. She was like 87 years old, talking to me about her Rolex collection. Now she gives Rolex out, and she has all these chinchilla jackets, and I'm like, cool, that's cool, and I appreciate the conversation, but I wasn't even in my hustle mode. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, man, how can I legitly make some motherfucking money? You know what I'm saying? So that's Kid Butters right there. We actually went up to the lobby of the Oriental Hotel in that location, and the lobby is actually not the first entrance when you walk in. The lobby is actually up. You have to take the elevator up to the lobby where they'll check you in and all that kind of stuff. The below area is simply just a lounge area. It's not the lobby. It's not where the base operations happen. And so we actually sat down at a restaurant, and you know, we had a mastermind conversation. And part of that mastermind conversation, Kid Butters was dropping some straight fucking knowledge. I mean, these dudes, all the gentlemen in this picture think at a high fucking level. Jonte Hall surrounds himself with no fucking assholes. You know what I'm saying? He's very cautious with his energy. You know what I'm saying? So Kid Butters has been some crazy game, and that fucking spurred some hustle and fire in me. And just Kid Butters was talking about, when you so excited about what somebody says and you can't even like, you can articulate it, but it's like you just want to fucking feel it. You know what I'm saying? Kid Butters was like, you know, yo, Brian, like we need to be in position to where, and this kid is like 21 talking this game. And I'm like, wow, this is fucking amazing. I'm like 23, you know what I'm saying? About to be 24 or just turned 24, whatever. Now I'm 25, but yo, he was like 21 spitting this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? It was me, John T. Hall, Kid Butters, and another friend named John. John's quiet. You know what I'm saying? John's real quiet, but it was us. We was having this conversation, man. And Kid Butters was talking about like, we need to be in position to where, we're owners. You know what I'm saying? We got a private jet here, private jet there, private jet. It's not just the material things, but Kid Butters was getting deep into like, relationships and why they matter in terms of business. When you have a client, you send them to a friend's restaurant. Your friend owns a restaurant, send them to their restaurant, their high class 5-star restaurant. That friend sits, has that client, has a reservation for that client, and the client doesn't have any idea why they're receiving particular specialized service at that restaurant that you two are having a meeting at. And it's because you are friends with the owner, which is revealed after the occasion. And like that shit started to get me thinking, and it started to get me thinking to where I had coined a term called success partnering. And success partnering simply means bringing people and resources together for greater achievement. And this was a concept about, we need to really be involved in each other's progress if we're going to be involved in each other's network. We really need to be supporting each other in meaningful ways, and we need to have full grip and full trust in each other. One thing in the black community is that we don't fucking trust each other, which is fucking crazy. Um, you know, I actually had a little bit of a falling out with one of my close brothers, close friends. And well, it's not a falling out, and I'm not really emotional about it. But to tie it into the story, the conclusion of it was I requested to see a bank statement from this particular friend because he had been inconsistent with being honest and candid in the past. And he's known to be a fucking capper, you know. Um, and I had a few friends like this. Hey man, can I, I'm gonna call you, right? And I'm gonna act like, I'm saying, you a lawyer or whatever, because I'm with a broad right now, and she need like an entertainment lawyer because she wants to be a model and an actor and an actress. So I'm about to bang this chick. So I'm gonna call you real quick, you know what I'm saying? And so I have people wasting my fucking time in the black community talking, and this dude was one of them talking like that. Maybe it's not that extreme, but more so on a subtle one. If you're wasting my time, you're wasting my time. Period. Sin is a fucking sin. You sinning, my nigga. Fuck, man. You need to adjust your fucking mark, nigga, or you'll be a fucking mark, nigga. Mark ass nigga, bitch ass nigga. No, I'm playing. So that's just you know what I'm saying. I don't mean that. Well, I mean it, but I don't mean it in terms of like an insulting way. I mean it in terms of a fact way. Because if I meant it in terms of an insulting way, that would imply that I'm fucking you're superior to me or some shit. I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying what the fuck it is. The way you were showing up in those moments, you were acting like a bitch ass fucking nigga, man. For real. A straight fucking pussy. And I understand the pain. I understand the struggle, man. But don't fuck with my time and my sweat equity and take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing I can't get back. And I invested years and years of my fucking time. Years and years. So I don't fuck with no fucking time wasters. Is money going to be an issue? I learned a lot of valuable lessons from you. There were never losses. A lot of valuable lessons. But the pain that I've gone through having certain business partners, man, that shit is ridiculous, man. That shit will teach you a lesson you'll never want to forget. It don't matter how long you know the nigga. You could know the nigga for 10 years. That might be a fucking risk. They feel comfortable with you. They don't want to fucking pay you. You know what I'm saying? They can't value you. You know what I'm saying? So this is an aspect of why the black community is, but I don't want to be on a rant. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna switch the subject back positive. But anyways, before I got into that rant, I was saying how one of my close friends, how we had to falling out with, was he was basically, I requested that I see a bank statement from him because he hit me up about an opportunity to make some money with a foreign contact in Dubai or whatever. And I put an extensive amount of research into what he was talking about. Basically there was this hospital that that had closed down somewhere on the border of uh, what are those states? Uh, Alabama and where the hell are those states at, bro? Oh man, sometimes you just be so fucked up. Oh yeah, okay. So Alabama, on the border of Alabama and Georgia, there was a hospital. I think it was called Holy Trinity Medical Center. It was actually closed down, and some real estate developers had a plan to actually develop it into something else. But prior to that, they had to sell. They had an auction off the equipment, and so I basically analyzed the opportunity really quickly, and I saw that it was a garage. He didn't even give me information about the name of the hospital. I was able to extract that information off of logos and researching logos. Like I'm telling you, if like the CIA wants to fucking recruit me, because I already been one of my mentors was actually a CIA agent, and she did cap a lot too, but she also spoke a lot of the truth. And she liked to mix reality with the truth, and that's why I can't fuck with her. But she was an incredibly genius woman, incredible story, incredible person. But anyways, like I got CIA training. You know what I'm saying? I have CIA training because I've been mentored by the CIA. You know what I'm saying? A member, a representative of the CIA. And one thing I don't like about these fucking government agencies is that they keep all their federal agents and all their agents broke. The ones that are at the bottom level, they keep them broke. They keep the ones at the top rich. It's a fucking high level fucking plantation. It's fucking crazy. Because you don't give any of your agents, your field agents, money so that they can live good lives. Because you don't want them in a position of financial power to be able to be credible and graceful when spilling your secrets. So, bruh, fuck the fucking government. Not fuck the entire government because the entire government is not all bad, but that aspect of the government that feels like in order for it to maintain its security, it's got to keep its own people fucking broke and in poverty mindsets. Damn, like you gotta like wake up, like and look at this shit for what the fuck it is. But anyways, going back to the friend who I had a falling out with, there's this opportunity. Hospital was having basically an auction, and it's really a garage sale, like a desperate garage sale to sell off all its equipment. By the way, hospital technology, medical field technology actually depreciates at an accelerated rate because the Siemens and all these different medical manufacturing companies basically are pumping out new technology every single year because they have the best experts and minds, which is a company strategy for to have long-term leases with clients, because if you have the best minds in the world working on medical technology, the best minds are also the fastest and quickest minds at creating and designing incredible solutions that basically outperform the technology in the past. And they have the capital and the connections to be able to influence regulators to basically say, hey, you need to update your medical devices every 8 months or whatever. So like Siemens is constantly, replacing medical equipment, and these medical equipment start out to be millions of dollars and then they quickly depreciate down to 500,000, 600,000, quickly depreciate down to 200,000, 400,000, and quickly start losing thousands and thousands and thousands, and kind of like, you know, um, I guess bursts or spurts, thousands and thousands. They lose thousands of dollars every single day, basically, and it gets to the point where they ultimately reach an anchor kind of price, where they kind of be like, well, this is only worth 30,000. It was worth 1.2 million when it first came out, but now it's only worth 30,000. So now what are we gonna do with this shit? It's a piece of shit. We can't sell it to another hospital because this is outdated technology and they're not going to accept it because of regulators. We can't give it to churches and schools and military and or entrepreneurs or anything like that because it's just not safe, because entrepreneurs take this medical equipment and or and basically try to experiment on their own clients when they don't even have the permits and regulations. So what are we going to do with this medical equipment? Oh, the last and final idea is to send it overseas because it makes sense that it's an overseas project. So I knew from my research, what took me about 2.5 hours of research, just getting all these fucking facts. Like, you don't understand the work and the focus and concentration involved, but getting all these fucking facts just to qualify an opportunity before I respond to it. So, I was getting all these facts, right? And I got the facts, and I knew that the only way that this auction would actually make me any commission or money for hooking somebody up to, buy the shit is if they were selling this shit overseas. And I'm like, yo, he says he's got a Dubai contact. So I'm like, yo, I know this is like the only fucking option is to sell this shit overseas. You can't even scrap this fucking shit. It's so fucking, it's worthless because of the industries. So I knew, and I just responded to him like, leave it alone. You feel me? And that's when he revealed to me that he had a contact in Dubai, but I knew like if the only way it would work if he had it overseas. But he said that, and by the way, they just bought, what I'm saying? So they just bought the stuff. This is literally the same day he offered me the opportunity to get some cash. This is when I was actually working at fucking Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? But working at Taco Bell for my own choice for the most part because I wanted to learn the knowledge. However, making $8 an hour is just not, that's not manly. It's not masculine, and it's emasculating, and I have to set standards for myself for my life. However, I looked at that as paid franchise operator training. So I learned how to operate a commercial restaurant really quickly because I'm studying all the systems and the logistics with the trucks and the shipments and the drop offs and how much these Coke machines cost and camera placement and everything I'm studying. And basically, for the average Taco Bell franchise location, and this is from real in the field expertise, and I'll go back to my friend that I had a falling out with in just a moment. But anyways, um, the average Taco Bell order is $9.33. And you laugh at people for, oh, let me get this Taco Bell hat. Where the fuck this hat at? You feel me? Before I get into my Taco Bell mode. You know what I'm saying? Look, if y'all don't believe me, I got the fucking uniforms and shit. Taco Bell, you feel me? I have to wear this shit with an apron. You feel me? If y'all don't fucking believe me, man, I got YouTube videos on this shit. You feel me? Taco Bell, bro. I worked there. You feel me? I worked there at 20. I had my 25th birthday. I was working at fucking Taco Bell, bro. And people were just like, because I offered a 5-star service. That was my goal. And I got fucking tipped at Taco Bell for that shit. Like, I treated people in that restaurant like freaking 5-star guests. You know what I'm saying? I treated them incredibly, and I got written feedback for it. You feel me? But there's no advancement in systems like that because obviously it's a franchise. It's not really owned by the corporation. And in fact, Taco Bell, the corporation, only owns 7% of its locations. The rest of its, I believe they have 1,000, 1,500, maybe they want to expand to 2,000. 2,000 locations, I think they have. They make billions a year, a few billion a year. Um, yeah, they only have Taco Bell, the corporation, only owns 7% of its locations. That means 93% of its locations are franchised, meaning that Taco Bell Corporation's actual true customers are not people ordering tacos and Baja Blasts and shit. The Taco Bell Corporation's true customer is literally people who can afford the $1.5 million franchisee investment to own a Taco Bell restaurant. So Taco Bell's biggest priority is basically to franchise out the restaurants. And when you enter a corporation like that for consulting, which I do that all the time. When you enter a corporation like that to consult with them, you have to understand who their biggest stakeholder is, and it's not people who pay $9.33 an average order to get a fucking a combo number 3 or whatever the fuck. They don't care about those people. They have to care to a degree, but Taco Bell, but the owner has to care. The owner operating the restaurant. Taco Bell, of course, cares because it's a fantastic and incredible company, but it cares for profits. You understand? They don't want no risk. They don't want to take on no risk themselves. They're leasing their entire operation. They're basically a landlord, and the business franchisee, the owner of the actual restaurant, is basically a tenant. and the tenant is the one who makes money off of the people buying tacos and stuff. That's the tenant. That's what the tenant does. And so, driving this all to a point, basically, I had acquired much information at that Taco Bell restaurant. I learned that the average order was $9.33. I learned that the average amount Taco Bell made per hour was $320 an hour versus my $8.50 an hour. Mind you, that is taxed. I learned that Taco Bell sees an average of 32 customers an hour. Taco Bell sees an average of $4,800 in revenue per day. Taco Bell sees an average of 514 customers per day, 90% of them coming through the drive-thru. I learned different kitchen communication styles. I learned that Taco Bell was making an average of $33,000 a week, an average of $134,000 a month, an average of 1.7 million, 1.7 million per year, with about 173,000 customers. A large percentage of those customers were repeat customers, some with lists that actually come through. I learned how to identify customers speaking into the headset by what kind of customer they were, because if they said certain things, like if they paused and they said, I know that they're like, they haven't been here in a while, they're not a usual customer. But I know if there's a customer that says, hi, I'm going to have what I'm saying? I know they have a list, so I know how to prepare the POS system in a way to set that up. Like, I learned so many things. I learned that from actually a girl that worked here. So it's like I had an incredible experience, but I took that experience and I milked it for everything it was worth, because the way I was able to bring myself to a position where I can settle for a mind like mine, settle for spending some time at a minimum wage job like that, is I have to turn it into a learning opportunity. I have to turn it into a learning experience. I have to learn from this. I have to be able to grow and thrive from this. So what can I connect this with to make it an opportunity for me? And I chose to connect me having to go out and get a minimum wage job with the opportunity to learn how to own my own fucking commercial chain of restaurants. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna own my own Taco Bells one day. You feel me? KFCs, I'm gonna diversify. I'm gonna be an institutional franchisee too. So I'm gonna have my business actually own the multiple restaurants of another business. This is going to be private equity mergers and acquisitions, and this is my vision. If a bitch ain't on this level, at least even pretending to fucking understand the shit that I'm talking about, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about my fucking paper. Whole team about they fucking paper. I might be a little fucked up right now, shit, but this is me moving through my process and becoming stronger. You feel me? So I can support many others. That's what all this shit is about, bro. So, anyways, yeah, the wrap up with my friend, the other friend I was talking about, basically, he was just fucking capping. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think. But I wanted to give him an opportunity to prove to me that he is of sound character and integrity, because he had basically not valued me in the past, and demonstrated that. He demonstrated that he didn't value me in the past, and this is by not putting me first in line in terms of receiving equity in his company, but putting someone who actually had cash to invest in his company, and not even cash, credit to invest, like a loan to invest in the company. And I had been working on the startup of the business for 4 years prior, communicating, consulting back and forth. So when people, and actually talking about, hey man, like, look, I want to get finite in terms of what I'm receiving in terms of compensation. I want to get finite in terms of equity split. We're doing membership certificates or stock certificates. Oh, this is an LLC. Let me see the operating agreement. I want to be in the operating agreement listed as someone who has 16% equity in this company. And the thing is that you'd be like, oh, how do you get involved in these situations? You get involved because the people around you, they could be fucking incredible, and they could be so fucking talented and have so much potential, but they're not going no fucking where because they're missing one key thing, and that key thing is organization. And organization begins with purpose, mission, vision, leadership, teamwork, organization, progress, planning, planning, and designing and developing and building, and then starting and then improving and then winning. Like, it's a process. And basically, this gentleman had only mastered skills, high level fucking skills that made him a fucking beast, a straight monster in real estate. Incredible in commercial real estate. However, he only had skills. That's all he had. He didn't have a business model, a successful working operation business model around that skill set. And that's what was blocking him from rising in success. And he didn't realize it, because every business needs a marketing system. Every business needs a sales system. Every business needs a fulfillment system. Every business needs a management system. And every business needs a financial management system. We won't go into that too deeply, get into that later. But those systems are core to the value of any organization that wishes to stand the test of time. Like I always fucking say, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas is built, and then some niggas is built to last. This nigga was built. He wasn't built to last, and he did not believe in himself. He didn't have the confidence, meaning that willingness and ability was low. Low motivation, low confidence, low commitment. Let me say it again. Low motivation, low confidence, low commitment. Low motivation, low motivation, low, it was mere motivation was there, but low motivation, low confidence. Confidence was there, but it was low. Low commitment, commitment was there, but it was low. Was it sufficient enough? It was just barely past the 50% mark, trying to save itself, and then wavering up and down, inconsistent. That made his willingness suffer. His ability, comprised of his skills, knowledge, and experience, oh my goodness, straight fucking killer skills, straight fucking knowledge. However, experience was low. Experience was low. He did receive great mentorship, but he did not receive great leadership because he did not differentiate. He became too dependent upon one source of information. A gentleman who I won't name, as not to tarnish anyone's reputation, because I don't do that. But if, I should fucking call these bitch ass niggas out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say his last name because I don't want to do a straight shot at another man's reputation. But his first name is Peter, and Peter is a very common name, and he works within the real estate field. And I'll go no further than that. However, this man was an incredible expert, and he did not fly out to show his love and support to his students. He did not fucking invest the time to be in person with a friend who I had a falling out with. He didn't invest the fucking time, but he received an investment, and he also received a promise of equity in the company. And all this shit was crazy. Just the fucking business model was fucking ridiculous. He did not invest in my friend, and it was fucking heartbreaking to watch after all that money was poured into a mentorship program with this bitch ass fucking nigga. I will say that, Peter, you a bitch ass fucking nigga for that. Fuck you. Fuck you, Peter. Dead ass. Straight up. I'm calling it like I fucking see it, and I should fucking call you out. But right now, it's just fuck you. You feel me? Straight up. You do not invest in the younger generation, my nigga. You don't give a fuck, nigga. You got money, and you flying to New York all the time. You could have stopped by in Jersey. And you could have fucking gave and invested and made sure we had the initial startup capital. You know how the fuck it is, nigga. You slave mentality ass motherfucker. Fuck you, bruh. Straight up. Fuck you. Ain't no fucking father figures around here. All our father figures are fucking dead. Even if they alive, they fucking dead to us, man, because they're not investing. They're jealous of us, envious of us that we have our youth and we have this knowledge and these skills. They don't want to invest in us because they're scared. They got a slave mentality. And it's fucking disgusting, but it's the fucking truth. And that's why you're still listening to this, because this shit is the fucking truth. Anyways, um, spending a lot of time on this friend because it was a lot of years invested into the building of this relationship. I'd asked this dude for a bank statement because he had told me that he had made a commission off of the sale of the auctioning of the items from Trinity Holy Medical Hospital, which was, evacuated and all that out to another hospital, and then eventually now it's like run down or whatever. Real estate developers had their eyes on the property, but they didn't want to fucking touch it because they realized it would just be too difficult. Auctions would be too messy, and it's just like, the energy, you want to knock it down, build a fucking utopia, but look at the landscape and just other different things. Like, I have to go back to the information, but I came to a conclusion why the developers chose not to invest. And usually why real estate developers, who are the leaders of real estate, choose not to invest in a location is, for one, the first reason is not in alignment with the long-term revenue strategy, because a real estate developer's customers are the fund of the investors that they invest for in real estate properties for. So their job is to basically park all this venture capital and private equity capital, and these billionaires basically they might have 250 million in this fund, and so they might have multiple billionaires, thousands of billionaires, or 100 billionaires, or maybe 42 billionaires with each 200 million in their minimum. You know what I'm saying? So for 40 billionaires with 200. Hold on, we'll do calculations on that real quick. If y'all still with me, shout out to y'all, man. Hanging with me through this video till I get this fucking point across. Shout out to y'all, man, for real. Y'all some real ones. So we said 200, let's say 200 minimum, 200 million multiplied by 42. This is like, that should give it an error. You feel me? Okay, let's say 100 million times 21. It's still a fucking error. And that was basically a quarter of the fucking value. So crazy ass amount of money in the fund. The calculator got a fucking error. You bigger calculators around this bitch. Yeah. I got other calculators. I just being lazy using the fucking big one. This shit ain't about nothing. This is why I need resources and capital investment and injection, because I'm too fucking smart in my technology, not able to keep up with my fucking brain. Otherwise, I'll be programming my own fucking robots. I can make I have the ability to make AI fucking able to basically mimic human emotion more closely, and it has to do with setting up brain monitors and eye pupil monitors and facial expressions, and having AI track the voice of a person, the words and the tonality and the diction and how they say things and the definition of the word at the same time, as well as the assumed feeling and emotion that the word is being surrounded and enveloped, and that the word is carrying the emotion. So if AI can predict, that's how AIs and machines are going to learn basically how humans are going to witness robots being able to understand their emotions basically more closely. So I have systems for that and I have that built out. And should a research and development team and investment firm want to collaborate and hire me, I will be consulting on that for a minimum of 50,000 a month. Light consulting. This is general consulting. If you really, want me, then you got to bring out the fucking big bucks, and that's going to be at least a $255,000 per month retainer. So that's for me to take you guys seriously and really give it my all, pour my heart to the information. I also came up with a concept of accelerated learning being the future of human progress, being able to master a skill in 10 months rather than 10 years, and basically splitting the brain into 64 different brain category types that humans have, so that the courses can be adapted and the learning styles can be quickly adapted depending on the brain of the person who is actually taking the course. So the course is systematically adapted to the person's brain, so it knows how to make sure that the knowledge is injected in a way where the brain is learning it at basically 400x the speed, so that that person actually masters that fucking craft in the knowledge of that course. So that is also a separate project that I am working on, and to consult on that again would be a similar $50,000 per month retainer for general light consulting on the subject. But if you really want me on your fucking team, this one is going to be huge, and it's going to be a retainer of $255,000 per month, plus a fee upfront of $2.555 million to get me started on that. And I will pour not only everything that I have into it, but I will inspire the morale of others who are going to pour into it, who are thinking on that level. I can do that. So going back to, I asked my friend basically, who I had the falling out with, I asked my friend to basically provide me a bank statement. And he got all fucking crazy and funny and shit, like providing a fucking bank statement and shit. Like, I don't even know if I have this dude's fucking text still, but this nigga's spelling my fucking name all wrong with a messy ass text, not pulling the dollar signs on the fucking money and shit. Nigga, you ain't serious, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you really got 130,000. He basically said he got a commission of 130,000. So it's not that I didn't believe him, but it's I needed to G check this nigga because he has been capping in the fucking past. When someone caps in the past, you're kind of like, well, you know, I give people chances. I believe them the first time they say something. The moment I find out that's not true, I no longer continue believing them fully and have to check. You know what I'm saying? Until they get their fucking character in order and I fucking feel it. I gotta feel it. So I asked him for a bank statement, to provide a bank statement of him receiving that 130K, because he was making an effort to try and connect with me and get close to me and want to, like, you know, go out and have a meeting and shit. Nigga, I'm focused on some business, bro. I don't have time for that bullshit. Business exchange of value, my nigga. You want to be friends all the fucking time, nigga? I'm about my business, bro. Because I'm in fucking, and you should be about your business too. You should understand that shit in the position that we're in, because this is fucking serious. And so you want to meet out and do all this type of shit. I'm like, look, I'm focused on some projects, my nigga. You've been doing your fucking thing. I ain't spoken to you in 8 months. Notice I ain't been talking to you because I'm doing my thing, and I'm not talking to you because you never had my highest value in your intention. You never did. You weren't able to value me because you were robbed of a knowledge of self. So you're thinking like you're an oppressor, and you're not trusting me with things or not moving forward, not believing in yourself. I'm telling you, this business needs to be organized. If we're going to go after, he's like, hey man, we need investors. So I'm like, okay, what is the minimum net worth of investors we need so that we know our target audience? Hey man, we need investors. My nigga, we need to go after a select audience of investors. So what's our marketing strategy? We need investors. We need capital. My nigga, bro, dealing with that fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's not how exactly went down, but just to make this story as brief as possible. There was no motivation in terms of getting organized and specific about our desired outcomes and making an execution plan for that strategy to happen. There was a lot of veering off the path and wanting to pursue different crazy fucking ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we going to basically finance someone else's lawyer from another fucking country, Dominican Republic, because he owned a business, a security business, and all of it sounded so good. And you fall into these traps because they're real. That's the fucking problem. They are absolutely real, but the thing is, it's some real bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a real opportunity from you. It's some real bullshit, meaning the reality of it is real. So it's believable. It's actually happening. Over in Dominican Republic, there are guns being duplicated and copied, and this is, hurt the security business or cause restaurants and companies to want to actually pour more money into security business. So the security industry is growing and it's growing and it's growing because people are duplicating guns with the same serial number. So they're printing the serial numbers on the guns and stuff like that. So it's registered to one person and people can just go out there and commit crimes and not get caught or go down for being in possession of the gun because the address of the gun is tied to somebody else. It's owned by an owner, so the guns are just being duplicated and shit. And it's the same serial code for all the guns. So you do different crimes with the same gun, you don't know who's committing the crime or not. You know what I'm saying? This fucks up the system. So that's what's going down in Dominican Republic, and I have a lot of stories like that because I'm on some high level shit. So um, basically that was an opportunity, but it was some real bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't even have the resources to be able to sustain an operation like that because we were in off the ground ourselves, as just in our human needs. So how can we get a fucking business off the ground? So, anyways, that was that. It was a distraction from the core of our business, which was investing in commercial real estate, basically putting 20 to 25% of a down payment down on an actual apartment building, and then financing the rest through a bank. The bank we would pay off over time, but basically what would pay the loan off over time would be the rent cash flow of the tenants in the property. And so that's how we would pay off, and we would take the equity from our first acquisition and put it up as collateral to get another loan from a bank, and that we call that refinance and syndication. And so we duplicate our commercial real estate properties in such a fashion. And basically, you have A class, B class, C class, D, even D class assets. C and D class assets are the disheveled and broken down and unkempt buildings and properties that have the potential for massive upsell because they're such in shitty position. You fix them up, now the value is all of a sudden more recognized, and it makes the land underneath it even more valuable. So now the taxes go up and everything. And this provides opportunities and stuff for everyone. And I recently just sent a young fine lady, basically I don't know her character yet because I haven't assessed her character, so I don't know her, but she looks very fine. That's what I'm saying. So I sent her recently. She said she was in wholesale real estate, so I actually sent her some emails on how you can get a house for 80% off. Basically, you can get a house for 80% off if you buy it from a private equity firm or from a bank even. But if you buy it from a real estate broker or regular, you're just gonna have to pay above the market value for the home basically. So that's how it is because these private equity firms, they buy by the case, they sell by the bottle. They buy the case and they sell the bottle. They buy the case and they sell by the bottle. So they buy 1,000 homes that have been repossessed, basically in foreclosure. And basically what they do is they auction these homes off because the bank is in the business of lending money and passing those loans off as debt structures to investors who use those debt structures as bond instruments to basically generate an income off of. So if I want to generate an income as an investor, one of the things I can do is purchase bonds, and bonds is debt. Stocks is equity. Equity is ownership. Bonds are loans, debt, instruments. And so you invest in a bond, and by the way, another word for stock is share. So you know how sharing and bonding are relationship terms between two people. They're also financial terms. Shares and bonds, shares of a company, ownership interest in a company, interest. Interest is actually a relationship term, but you get interest and appreciation and trust and communication and confidentiality, confidence, all these different things, investor confidence, all these different financial terms are relationship terms, by the way. So, anyways, back into the how it all appreciates. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about too. Dead ass. I'm actually a little high right now, shit. But I was talking some good shit, and I'm gonna get through the story. But this is gonna be one of those things where I am just kind of like ranting, and I gotta remember what the hell I said too. If I had you guys here on live, I would actually be able to remember what I said because you guys would help me out. But every man must look himself in the mirror and decide that he is the ultimate controller of his own destiny and nothing more to fear. You know what I'm saying? So, what was I fucking thinking about? Or maybe I forgot it because I need to stop talking about it. Kind of bringing up old. So basically, so at the end of the day, he wasn't able to provide a bank statement for me. And I said that, I'm not going to link up with you because, well, our last, I didn't tell him this, but he knows that our last meeting, we were supposed to meet out, and he actually stood me up. He didn't even show up. So that was like fucking 8 months or 6 months, and I stopped talking to him because I stopped talking to him in 8 months, and then he wanted to link up 2 months later. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. I'll give him another chance. And at this point, this is going to be that final meeting where it's like, if we're not meeting each other's needs, there's no purpose for a business relationship. We need to dissolve this shit. So in business, it's funny. Business relationships between men are kind of like dating a bitch. You feel me? Like an actual female. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta niggas be emotional and shit. Including me. I'll be emotional because it's our business and our livelihood. Niggas be emotional, period, over business. We act like we logical, but we really emotional about this fucking paper. We gotta get this shit. We gotta work together. We emotional about our time because we don't got a lot of time to do what we have to do. We fucking behind. We're not white. You know what I'm saying? When we say we're not white, we ain't making excuses, bro. Like, we have to go outside our own community for all the fucking resources. White people don't got to do that. They don't got to go outside their culture, outside their race for their resources. They just do their fucking thing. You feel me? They fucking adapt well. They got shit waiting on them to tap it in. So, anyways, he could not provide a fucking bank statement. I asked, hey man, in order for me to link up with you because you disrespected my time after you already disrespected me, and with my value and my sweat equity and all this type of shit, you've been devaluing me. I'm not linking up with you until you provide this. And this is why, because I'm only investing my time in people who are helping my professional development, and whose professional development I can also impact in a positive way. And if you're one of those people, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you're not, I just can't have anything to do with you. And that's that. So he was like, well, a bank statement, a check, money doesn't define our legal, bro. So I guess this is the end. You know what I'm saying? This dumbass bitch ass nigga ended that fucking shit. I didn't end the fucking relationship. He did. It was a sign and a testament that he was lower value than me. That he couldn't value me for what I truly am. So you sabotaging a relationship with me unconsciously, probably not gonna realize you fucking did it. But the only reason why I demanded a bank statement from you because it was an integrity check. It was a character check. I was focused on your character. Does your story add up? Is it really in alignment with what you're saying? I'm not measuring him based off of his financial success. That's not success. You know what I'm saying? I'm measuring you off your character. So just because you made 130K, I don't care. I need to see a bank statement to make sure your story is in alignment so I have a positive story to tell about you. So that I'm actually confident again with having you in my circle and I can confidently speak of your name highly in high regard to other people without having to fake that. I can be authentic and say, this man is fucking incredible. This is what he does. This is how he does it. Recently, he just did this. Oh, I gotta speak with him, Brian. Can you introduce? That's how connections and relationships are made. But I can't be confident about niggas, man, because niggas is just fucking niggas, bro. Fucking crazy. God damn, like, it's just fucking crazy, man. It's sick. I can't work with these motherfuckers, man. I wanna work with you. I wanna build, but you ain't in a position to build. You ain't built to build. You feel me? So that's the level that I'm on, yo. And Jonte Hall's probably one of the only fucking dudes that I know for sure is fucking built to last. You feel me? And this is why we brothers like that. And this is why we are who we are. You feel me? I am who I am. Did you know, quick story, that one time there's this place called the Bungalow out in Santa Monica, California, Fairmont Hotel. And one time, you know what I'm saying? It was this long ass. It's always a long ass line outside that. Bunch of white girls, you know what I'm saying, some white dudes. But everybody was standing on the wall waiting in line to get into this little cute bungalow area and shit where niggas just chill and drink and talk to women and all that type of shit. So it's kind of like a lounge, outdoor lounge. It's kind of like, it's cool. It's like homey. It's kind of like island vibe. And, there was a bunch of white girls love that fucking place, and they're always up in there and shit. And there's always a long ass line. Everybody waiting there. Some black waiting in there, Spanish, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mostly white people. Everybody's up in there waiting on the fucking line. I'm like, bro, to get in this place, it's gonna be a fucking hour and 45-minute wait standing in this fucking line. Fuck that shit. So I basically walk right up to the fucking rope and I say, "How you doing? I'm Brian James." You know what I'm saying? Do you remember me? You know what I'm saying? Dude that only seen me a few times before. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that guy Sean. You know what I'm saying? Because one time Sean had brought me in. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Man, I can't let you in or whatever, man. You gotta you gotta know somebody or whatever." He's all acting fucking crazy, fucking paranoid, and stupid because it's extra security out and it's extra. His boss is on him and stuff. So when the boss is not there, they usually let the rope open for certain people and guests that are recognized by the supervisors as these are common everyday guests. You can just let them in. They don't have to wait. You know what I'm saying? They're here every day. They're spending money. They're, this and that. So they're the who's who and all that. So all that fucking political favoritism bullshit. So, which is not bad. Just gotta have connections. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put that in there to be funny. But, all that political bullshit. So, so basically, I turned around to a guy who was recognized as somebody that was like the dude. You know what I'm saying? White guy, fat as hell. You know what I'm saying? I turn around to him. I look him right in the eye and say, "How you doing? I'm Brian James." Well, I didn't say it like that so much, but I was like, "How you doing? I'm Brian James." And I said it like that. And he just, shook my hand. You know what I'm saying? I said, "I'm coming in with you." Said, "Okay, you'll buy him a drink. Blah, blah, blah." Said some bullshit or whatever. Wanted me to buy somebody a drink. I had no fucking money, no cash on me, nothing. I had like probably like $4 on me. Today I have nothing. What is like $2 on my bulletin board, but I have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing on me, and I had nothing on me back then. But when I said that, Jonte Hall was actually with me the whole time, just standing there. You feel me? Like, I meant to bring him in the story earlier, but no, he wasn't just standing there like, but like, yo, he was there the whole fucking time. You feel me? He was with me. We were like, bro, I'm not standing in this fucking line. You feel me? So I went in there because I'm just tunnel vision right now, focused. So um, I went in there and yo, I can't wait to cut this hair, bro. Yo, I went in there. You feel me? And don't mean that. Don't mean that shit. My throat is just fucking itchy as fuck. I know that shit look crazy, but my throat is just really fucking itchy. You know what I'm saying? Do not fucking meme that shit. I'll fucking kill you guys. Yo, I mean it. So, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I mean it. You know? So he was with me the whole time, and he was just standing there like in shock, like that we actually got in past that long fucking line. I'm like, "Yo, come on, nigga, move." You feel me? And what I'm saying, like, "Oh, all right, cool." So I'm like, "Yo, come on, come in, bro," because I just got in using my mind. You feel me? I just got in using my mind alone, bro. Straight fucking broke. I got in using my belief system, my conviction. And basically, the moral of the story is that I had stopped doing that after a while because I just started to lose confidence in it. And then Jonte Hall started doing it. He was reminding me, man, this is really the powers in the full name. So he reminded me of what I had actually done. And that action of him reminded me of what I actually done through his example of him following what I said. He was now leading me back into my leadership position of who I am. You know what I'm saying? But he acted as an example. Like, man, like, wow, like I taught him that. I forgot had I had taught him that. He was telling me that I taught him that, and so that reminded me to do it. So he taught me back the same thing I taught him, which kept me in motion. It kept me accountable to that. So I say I'm Brian. I'm Brian Fleming. Hi, I'm Brian James. Hi, I'm Brian Fleming. Depends, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? However I'm feeling. But probably stop using my last name because my father just fucking this nigga just abandoned niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know. But and plus slave master name anyway. All everybody's black names are basically slave names. Fucking Fleming, Hall, fucking, you know what I'm saying? You got slave names, bro. That's what it is, bro. Slave master names. But basically, yeah. So I'm getting to a whole bunch of stories too. This is how it is. This shit might as well just be 2 fucking hours, but yeah. He reminded me of the powers in the full name. You know what I'm saying? This is why you need friends that actually value what you value. Because friends that value what you value hold you accountable to what you value. They remind you of what you value. They keep you consistent and working towards your definite chief aim. My definite chief aim is to be wealthy in my 20s, to be a high value man, and to build a strong family. I know my fucking purpose. You know what I'm saying? I know my mission. I know my vision. I know what I want. I know how much money I want to make. I know how much money I'm trying to make. I know how much money I will make. It is not up for negotiations nor discussion. Give me my fucking money. Sincerely, Brian James, Dear Universe. Like, yo, give me my motherfucking money. You feel me? Give me my bag. Because I need that shit. I require that shit. I demand that shit. That is not up for discussion nor negotiation. You will give me my fucking shit because I am worth that. It's not because I say so. It's because I am worth that. I deserve that. I deserve 500 fucking million in the motherfucking bank on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? On a good day. Most of my days will be good because there's a whole lot of good in my heart and I gotta live like that. And I know a lot of people are gonna be after my cash and after my money and all that type of stuff. Let them come because I'm abundant. You feel me? The money gonna keep coming in. I'm gonna have a separate fund for that shit. People can come running in. Brian, I need this, I need that. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna enable your bad habits, but I will give you enough to start you. You know what I'm saying? I will give you enough consistently to actually, keep you, because you need to be at a certain level, man. With black people are too far behind. So we need like a residual payout. We need reparations around this motherfucker. We need somebody to be really fucking rich and to finance this shit, have a whole bunch of equity and a whole bunch of companies and businesses and a whole bunch of real estate portfolios on some black reparation shit, man. That's my fucking agenda, bro. But at the same time, I will still be stupid rich. It ain't gonna be a fucking sacrifice. It's something hard for me to do. I'm gonna do it because I have the mental capacity to fucking do it. But I need a fucking team. I can't do it all by myself. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be strong, gotta make the strong stronger. And that's why I rock with niggas like Jonte Hall because he's just a fucking beast. And his friend Kid Butters, unlike, so basically it was a G check with the other friend I had a falling out with. And he didn't want to provide me a bank statement. He ended the relationship because he felt insecure about, basically being able to value me for who I really am. And this is what's going on in the black community. When you get somebody that values themselves, everybody else just scatters like fucking roaches or they act kind of fucking shaky and shit or shady because they're just not on this fucking level, man. They can't value me as a community. They will give me no fucking money, no fucking capital to invest. And that minimum wage shit is hard to get off the ground. If you don't have any connections to something better or you know people and you need money in the car to get places and shit like that. You gotta grind and all that. But look, I spent most of my time basically researching and learning for the benefit of my people. My people can't even fucking support me. How do you think I fucking feel? Most of us that's black and bright and intelligent would already be fucking billionaires if our community was in position and organized enough to support us. You have to invest capital in your most brilliant entrepreneurs. And that includes me because I am one of them and I fucking know it. I'm brilliant enough to know it. And I got an ego. Of course, every man must have an ego because an ego is your drive to invent better things and new solutions. So yeah, I got a fucking ego. I got a big ego. I got a big ass dick too. You feel me? And I bet your bitch know about that. Shit. Your bitches know about that, but that isn't even what, size. It's the size of the heart that matters. But God bless me with a big fucking dick. And I got big ass fucking dick. I'm so fucking proud of my fucking body. I just need to get, work out, get up in the gym and start eating the right things. You feel me? So I can invest in myself and really be that man that I know I'm supposed to fucking be. But it takes money to fucking do that. You can't just have knowledge and fucking intelligence. And I got people giving up on me that should be here in my life because I'm not in a fucking position, because my community is not in a fucking position to value me. When I come forth and I speak a need that I have, it's looked at as an excuse and ignored by people who are scared or fucking broke. And even if they have fucking money, they're too scared to fucking invest it or give it because they don't even know how they fucking got it in the first place. They had to work so hard for it just to get to that fucking position. No, man, it's a problem working hard. You're not supposed to be working hard. You're not supposed to fucking die a fucking millionaire. You're supposed to live one. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a job. Job is something you need. A career is something that needs you. You're supposed to be fulfilled in your work. There's a reason why you feel shit is so sucking. You're not supposed to be there. You have to develop leadership skills to rise above your current predicament because you're worth more than the people you work for. They should be working for you. So you need to fucking have the drive to get in touch with some crazy decision makers, stakeholders, get organized, develop a marketing strategy, a sales strategy, conversion strategy, lead generation strategy, fulfillment strategy, product and service creation strategy, management strategy, holistic management strategy, and as well as, you know, a self-diagnosis strategy, know when you have a problem, know when you need to hire some help, communication strategy, crisis management strategy. You need to have a business continuity plan in case of a disaster. You know what I'm saying? You have a business continuity plan in place. And you need to have a financial management strategy for cash reserves, adequate and proper and appropriate pricing tactics and pricing strategies, fixed fee, mile-based cash, payment types, options, loans, seller financing, equity, partial lending. You need to know these fucking things. You need to know that, when you start up a business, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a startup, like a technological startup, or, just a startup. The initial startup equity split is going to be 60% equity dedicated automatically to the founders of the business, the original founder or the founders. 10% equity is going to go to the team of the business, the team that operates the business and works for the founders. So the founder is going to own 60%, team is going to own 10%. Then 5% is going to go to advisors to the team. So these are supportive individuals, that work long haul on it, lawyers and different things like that, business developers and brokers and deal brokers and arrangers and power brokers and deal sourcers and centers of influence and referral partners and referral alliance. So those are going to receive like 5% equity, and this is all going to be split, because usually ain't just one person in this type of organization. And then also the last equity split is going to go to the investors, the original initial investors that will be investing into the business. That's 25%. So the equity split initially for a startup, and that will change over time as the business grows. Eventually, the founders will surrender more of their equity shares as the company gets more valuable. They share more of their equity and they give it to investors, and the team actually gives their equity portions get smaller, and the advisor's equity portions get smaller, but the company gets more valuable. So each percentage that they own is actually worth more money in cash, if that makes sense. So while more equity is being surrendered and released to investors, the company is actually becoming more valuable. If you can picture that in your mind. Oh man, I'm such a fucking genius. I need to fucking be rich already. This is fucking crazy. But anyways, oh man, it's just kind of sad, It's just kind of disappointing. But anyways, very disappointing. Anyways, I feel like 12 Years a Fucking Slave, to be honest, man. If you ain't seen that movie, that's a cold movie. I feel like James Brown, story of James Brown, get on up. feel like Jesse Jackson, 42. Oh man, I feel like Michael Jackson. I feel like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr. I feel like Dessa Lanes, Muhammad Ali. Definitely Muhammad Ali. I feel like Fred Hampton and Bobby Seale. I feel like Huey P. Newton. I feel like W.E.B. Du Bois. I feel like Stokely Carmichael. Kwame Ture. I feel like Jawanza Kunjufu and John Henrik Clark. So we can do black people can do anything they want to do as long as they don't let anyone know what they're doing. He said that, John Henrik Clark. I'm finna get rich in this bitch. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. I'm letting niggas know because I'm not having, bro, this fucking community is fucking ridiculous, bro. It's crazy. Family is crazy. Now, what happens, I mean, you could have a dysfunctional family. 75% of families are dysfunctional on the planet. However, the black communities are dysfunctional. The black nation is dysfunctional. We are dysfunctional holistically, and that's what's fucked up. We have no sense of economic stability at all. It's just fucking crazy. But anyways, I gotta talk greatness into myself. So I'm great. I'm powerful. I'm persistent. I'm relentless. I'm loved. I'm a king. I'm a warrior. I'm a leader. I'm a fighter. I'm a believer. I'm an achiever. I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm fit. And your bitch know I'm the shit. She already fucking know. She already fucking know. So, yeah, this video was basically gonna be like a reaction video because my boy was watching my boy Jonte Hall here. He was watching my videos, and this is kind of like a reaction to his reactions to my action. You know, and shout out to Billionaire PA at 19 Keys. I think y'all niggas be fucking around way too goddamn much, but I mean, you gotta have a sense of humor and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all niggas is cool. Keep doing what y'all doing. I really, love and appreciate y'all niggas, man. Billionaire PA and 19 Keys. Because it's just a lot of value y'all give, man. It's a lot of focus. You need that motivation and shit. And I like how Billionaire PA is very direct and he's real fucking serious. I might have pissed this nigga off with that comment, but I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga, you know where I'm at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I met Billionaire PA one time and shit. And you know what I'm saying? He cool, but he was a little like, I felt like he was a little envious of me. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I don't know if his character fucking changed or whatever. I feel like this nigga was jealous. I think he was a little jealous. I'm very sensitive to energy. I think he was jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? He fucking nigga on that jock shit, banging on your back all hard and shit. Talking about give me one of those chains. Niggas be really saying, meaning what the fuck they say, nigga. Trying to be funny and shit. But whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you cool. You feel me? You gotta understand, like, all this shit is just, it's real, but it's from my heart. It's love because we gotta find a way to work together regardless. You know what I'm saying? And Billionaire PA had a powerful TED talk. He got a powerful vision and message. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't no one of us leaders and shit. We're not fucking perfect. You feel me? But I need to connect with some real shit. I can't be fake with niggas because I'm done being fake with niggas. I'm done fucking around with niggas. You feel me? I have something to complete. You feel me? I have a path that I choose to light the way on so other niggas can follow my fucking footsteps and be better than me. Like, I'm not looking to fucking, I need to be rich, I need to be wealthy because I have certain personal, things that need to be satisfied because that's compensation for me doing what I'm doing and with such a large mission. But I need niggas to invest in me, bro. I need people to fucking see me and stop ignoring this fucking energy because they scared of it or whatever because it's too fucking big. I need to be unleashed so I can bless everyone, including myself. and definitely myself first, because I learned that the last time. I gotta take care of myself first, bro, because I'm not gonna be able to take care of nobody else, man. So taking care of YouTube right now and shit. Um, but this shit doubles as a therapy session sometimes because you let a nigga vent, get stressed out, you know. Ah shit, I gotta get a fucking appointment with a chiropractor and shit, cause bro, like you hold a lot of stress within your spine, and your spine basically stores stress. Like you have to ask yourself, like, where does my stress actually go? Like once stress leaves your mind, it has to go somewhere. It doesn't just move through you, dumbass. Like you keep stress, you hold on to stress, so your mind is what recognizes the stress, and then you forget about it, so you no longer feel it no more. But then it becomes unconscious stress, and it gets absorbed by your nervous system and your spinal column, and so you have all the stress in your spine, and it actually makes your body tense. You know what I'm saying? After a while, because your spine only has a certain limited threshold of stress that it can carry. So then it begins putting pressure on your body and your joints and your organs, because your spine is connected through everything out your body. It's connected to your heart. It's connected to your fucking cum, the semen that comes out your fucking penis hole. You feel me? Like it's connected to all that shit. Your balls and all that is connected to your drive and everything, your brain. So the spinal column, when it's overstressed, it puts tension into your body, and your body becomes stiff and tight. This is how people end up crippled over time because they're stressed as young people. Young people are not supposed to be stressed. Now there are old people. You ain't supposed to be stressed no time. A little stress is good every now and then because it keeps you, but you're not supposed to be so stressed to where your body can't release it. You have to release the stress. It's equally as important as receiving the stress because stress makes you stronger, but you have to release it. And our bodies need to release the stress, and it's not being done because we're not visiting the chiropractor. It's called Network Chiropractor Care. Tony Robbins is a big fan of it. Corey Wayne is a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of it. My family's a big fan of it. My future family that I'm building to create. Family, not the family now, but we have so much stress in our spinal column. And what it happens is after a while, the body becomes so tense, it bounces the spine up and down to where the spine taps the base of your brain, and it causes a fight, stimulates a fight or flight response. It stimulates that. So when you're having a conversation, you could think that you're having a regular conversation with somebody, but unconsciously you are in flight or flight mode. So you have to get the stress moved out your spine so you're free of fear. Your body is free of fear. If you've been mugged and shit, shot at, stabbed, you know what I'm saying, tied up, in the hood and different shit like that, if you've seen different shit, if you've been a child, small and all that, you got this stress in your fucking spine and it's not being released because we're not able and in position to take care of ourselves at that high level of health and wellness. And how much that can do for the brain, because our brains are working extra hard just to do simple shit, just like our broken ass computers and broken ass technology, because we can't afford computers. So we're working slow. You wondering why we're behind when we're fucking geniuses. We don't have the capital to afford the equipment we need to do what we have to do to render our services and value. We don't have the capital to go and get cleaned up for the job that our families want us to go have. So it's like our communities are not fucking investing in us. And that's a fucking problem. And it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. We can't even fight for y'all. You got leaving our warriors malnourished out here. We're malnourished warriors. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking masterclass. Fuck that shit, because I'm teaching y'all some crazy value in these YouTube videos. Shit that can change your motherfucking life and actually make you rich. But I've been through so much mud. Y'all might be richer before me because y'all getting the information all at once and fresh all at one time. I had to build up to this standpoint. So I'm like, damn, like I'm actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of tired and exhausted a little bit, but I don't ever get tired. I'm gonna keep fucking going. But I'm a little fucking fed up and stressed, and that could slow me down from focusing appropriately because I don't want to crazy acquiring so much information just so that I can be in position, but to leave a path of systematic steps for people who want to follow my footsteps behind me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be greater than me and more successful and get the money too. Because if I don't record this shit and I don't pour my heart out into this shit, and I don't remember and continue to teach myself as I'm teaching y'all, like what I know and shit, it's gonna be forgotten. Information dies if you don't share it. You gotta share these videos or share this content because information is going to die if you don't share it. And if it dies, you won't benefit because nobody around you is benefiting from the information. So you must share the information. You have to share the information. It's as good as giving money because the shit that I'm talking is deep and it's fucking brilliant. You know what I'm saying? If you watching and you a gentleman, you gotta share this with your fucking homies that you fucking love and you fucking trust. And if you a lady, if you a woman, you gotta share this with your lady friends and girlfriends. And you don't lose a lot of ladies and girlfriends listening to this shit, but I'm the types of ladies and girlfriends your ass need to lose. So you can attract better ones and upgrade your life and lifestyle with superior relationships. That's what this shit is about. No specific human being is replaceable, but every specific human being's position in your life is easily replaceable. So you ain't got to worry about losing motherfuckers because their position is easily replaceable. They're not replaceable, but who fucking cares? Their position is. And their position is what matters to you. You understand? Because it's their ability to meet your needs. The purpose of having relationships is to come together to meet the needs of each other, to share your completeness, not to complete. But I'm going over niggas' heads, bro. Niggas don't understand. Like, I live my entire life in service of my community. My community can't even fucking invest in me. That shit is fucking crazy, man. You know how hard I fucking tried. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. It's heartbreaking. It's disheartening. It's disappointing. And I'm ashamed. And it hurts your self-pride a little bit because yo, no one in your family let me leave Thanksgiving broke. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, look, I'm at rock bottom right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So I actually even thought about starting a fucking GoFundMe. I might fucking do that. I might actually fucking do that because it's just not it's just not happening for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is spiritually or whatever. But my family cannot fucking see the greatness that I am. Like, it's just so fucking obvious to me, like how fucking, and to other people, strangers, but like, yo, I'm not being supported by nearly like anyone in my community, and it's just sad and it hurts, bro. Um, and it fucking hurts because I have the ability to really change people's lives and make us rich, but nobody will fucking listen and back me and put money behind me. And that minimum wage shit, it's not gonna cut it, you know. And putting together resumes and work for other people and all that shit, cool. But my nigga, I need to be invested, and I'm one of those dudes that's gonna create jobs for others, you know, high level jobs and desirable jobs and jobs that really serve humanity. I'm gonna keep people productive so they can spend money at your fucking corporations. They need jobs and income to do that. Niggas need income. The first thing we look for in commercial real estate in terms of where to find a community to purchase an apartment building is income level of the residents, because basically that our asset are the jobs. See, what we're investing in is the jobs of the people that live within a certain community, and that's basically what we choose in terms of investing. And the guys from that's what. See, this is good that I'm able to talk and speak freely because I can recall back in during the friend that I had the falling out with. Um, Basically, the real estate developers didn't invest because the income level of the people with the job is weak. You know, the jobs are weak in that area, so it's just not it's not stable. It's kind of low. You know, they wouldn't be able to shop as much in a shopping utopia should that hospital be knocked down and a shopping utopia be built. So they wouldn't be able to shop as much. So real estate investors look for that. Like, their main asset is investing in the incomes of the people that live within a certain area, and that's how they choose what to invest in, to build a utopia, a mall, or a fucking storage center to store your shit when your ass get evicted because gentrification, a lot of people moving out. And all this is public information. You can see what they're doing in the deals and what they're building before they actually do it, because it's your right to know what's going on in your community. So you can look up on your state's website. Basically, you can look up foreclosures in the fucking city to know which houses are going under foreclosure. So you can actually buy the notes from the fucking bank, and that you could be the bank by purchasing the mortgage note for 80% off the price tag of the house, because the bank just wants to off that property. They don't want those assets on their books. So you can come in and purchase an asset directly from a bank for 80% off. House is $1,000,000. You can get it for fucking 200,000 and own the note while the guy that's in foreclosure is paying rents on it. And you can approach that guy and say, I'm the fucking bank now. I will renegotiate your terms with you so that you can pay this off. I will work with you. and you save that person's livelihood from them having to basically lose their home and their family because you renegotiate the terms because you're the bank now, so you allow them some leeway on and give them some catch up time. So you stop the foreclosure and you stop it from going into default and you give them like a freaking sabbatical and shit so they can get back on their feet, and you do that human to human, you know what I'm saying? You saving people's lives and families like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going off on a rant again because I don't forgot what I was talking about and shit. But yeah, I be giving y'all a lot of game. You know, I was talking about Jonathan Hall, I was talking about Kid Butters earlier and shit. But oh yeah, so yeah, the hospital and shit, yeah, the income levels. So that's what it's about. So that's what we invest in when we choose commercial real estate, you know? And basically, an investor, you know, I'm building a commercial real estate team. I'm building a team for real estate professionals that are going to advise ultra high net worth real estate investors and you know, net worths of at least 20 million and up who invest in real estate and combine their investment to create the down payment, and we manage, you know, the loan and the financing aspect of it because we have the prior established relationships with the banks. You know, we have $15 million in credit, so we're able to finance an apartment building up to $15 million, and then the rest has to be paid with cash. You know, so the building is $20 million. We will put the $5 million down payment up for it in cash to purchase, you know, the building. Then we don't own it outright yet. We're still paying the mortgage on the bank, but the building pays for itself. We invest in the incomes of the people that work there that will be living in those buildings because if they don't have the income, they can't afford an apartment. They can't afford the rent. And our rent is basically the cash flow of what's making that building an asset to us. It's performing at a certain level. We want to get technical with real estate. There's a term called NOI. It's not the Nation of Islam. What the fuck, man? Stupid ass computer, bro. This stupid ass computer, bro. This computer is fucking garbage, bro. Like, I need a new computer. This shit is like frozen and shit all the fucking time. Like, this shit crazy. This should be driving me fucking mad. Like, I need to have my sanity. Pause this shit, nigga. Pause. This fucking shit is crazy, bro. Like, I'm trying to speak right now, and I'm interrupting myself. Like, me is interrupting me. Like, this is stupid as hell, bro. Like, slow ass fucking computer. I'm sick and tired of this shit. But anyways, yo, I'm giving away that game, man. Y'all can make some money off this. If y'all learn what I know, y'all can sell this information to y'all people, man. Hopefully they'll invest in you though. But I'm teaching niggas how to start businesses, man. You don't understand. It takes a lot of work for a nigga to acquire the fucking knowledge, man. Because meanwhile I'm acquiring all the knowledge, I'm not making no fucking money. You feel me? It's hard. You feel me? And so people just look at you like you fucking lazy or you just this and that. But no, really, you just need to be invested in because you playing catch up with everybody else. But specifically, you black. I'm black. Like, I did not get nothing handed to me. Nothing was given to me. Nobody gave me no fucking car or no cash or whatever to really like do shit with seriously. Nobody invested in me consistently. I had to do all this shit on my own, man. It's fucking painful. It hurts. And I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to tell y'all what my fucking reality is so I can be respected because everybody that can't help me around me is constantly saying that I'm making excuses. But I've really, really, really put some work in. And I really, really, really like I need a bag so that I can invest in myself and get myself back caught up with basic shit. Being able to have a fucking cell phone, being able to have multiple computers and laptops and a car, you know, a nice car, and my own fucking place so that I can actually be the high value man that I'm speaking myself into, writing myself into, and acting myself into, becoming myself into. Like, I'm gonna be this dude that I'm talking about in this book. I'm creating myself. You know what I'm saying? People want to be like, oh, if you haven't made $1 million, why should I listen to you about making money? Why should you listen to me? Well, because guess what? If my job is to go out and hunt the beast You know, the beast is that $1 million, that money, get in that bag, get the result. If my job is to go out there and hunt the beast, and I battle with the beast, and it nearly wipes me out, but I come back to the village empty-handed, but I survive, I'm not really coming back empty-handed. I'm coming back with a story that's valuable to tell. You feel me? So there's value in my story of how my battle with the beast went, so that it'll be easier for you to learn how to get the bag, because you might not be able to get the bag without the knowledge that I have, because I'm sharpening you to go in. You know what I'm saying? And I had to acquire knowledge for this shit. I had to spend years and years and years, sacrifice my life, man. I had to give so much shit up for this, lose friends, lose bitches. You know what I'm saying? I lost Big Booty Keisha off this shit. You feel me? I lost Keisha off this shit, bro. Like, anybody want to try to lose Keisha? Nobody had to let her go, but the thing is, I had to let her go because her mindset wasn't at the level of my mindset. You got to be with women who are in alignment with the way you think and the way you operate on the mental level. Otherwise, they're just going to drain you. You're going to feel repulsed by them. You're going to feel repulsed by people around you who are just not operating on your level mentally. Can't. It's not just about stimulating your brain. You have to have similar goals and be working towards those goals and be serious about that. We have to have similar goals. We have to be compatible with what we're striving for. Otherwise, it's a drain on my time and attention, because you want attention and all that from me, and I'm just giving her some good dick. I was slinging it, but like, and she has some, it was good. You know what I'm saying? But pussy is like pizza. You know what I'm saying? Pizza's pizza. Some of them are gonna be different, better than others, but it's all pizza. So it's all pussy. You feel me? But this one was good pizza, basically. So, uh, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, anybody trying, you know what I'm saying? I had to get that up. You know what I'm saying? You might have heard about Keisha, but I had other bitches. My bad. I meant other women. A few even cuddled with. I ain't gonna lie about shit. I'm a real nigga. First things first, I never lie on my dick. You feel me? That's Dave East. Party monster, nigga. But yo, that's what it is. Like, I need to be invested in, because people, I got so much light. Everybody around me is blind, yo. It's just crazy. But anyways, um, back on the track of this. So yeah, my boy couldn't produce a bank statement, and that was a character check. He thought I was all about the money. Like, hey man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if it ain't about no money, no. If it ain't about no integrity, bro, I can't fuck with you, because nigga, your stories have been fucking crazy in the past, and it's only right that I check you. Send me a fucking bank statement through if you want access to me and my time. If you want to meet me out and you're serious about, you know, doing some type of business with me or working with me, because you've been capping like a motherfucking bitch ass nigga. You feel me? That's what you've been this whole fucking time. Straight capper. Just like inauthentic, bro. And it's not all you've been. You had a lot of positive qualities about you, but it got to a point where like these negative qualities was just piling up. Like, bro, you gotta change this. You gotta spend some time alone and figure your shit out, bro. So God bless you. I hope you did make that 130,000. I hope you got that. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to be super fucking rich, a fucking millionaire, billionaire. Do what you gotta do, bro. But dog, don't think you're gonna have access to me if your values ain't a part of my values. You have to value what I value, period. We may not have to agree on other things, but there's definitely some things we gotta agree on, and that is our values. And I value organization, man. I value integrity. I value honesty. I value confidence. We have to have the same values, and I can't have you around me because we don't value the same thing. You try to reach out to contacts behind my back. You feel me? I got niggas reaching out to a partner of mine who I had considered my woman. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit about me because they jealous of me that I got this woman. You know what I'm saying? And they talking shit, putting the shit in her mind, poisoning her mind, so she's fucked up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, it's crazy. It gets crazy deep. You feel me? And these are people who think at a high level. They're amazing. They're very fucking intelligent. Cause I only fuck with intelligent motherfuckers. But these motherfuckers, it's like wolves out here, because even y'all motherfuckers is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start a team, I got people, everybody's older than me. Everybody like 35 and shit. I'm like 25, you feel me? And I'm moving these 35-year-olds ain't in position. Ain't like you ain't got mentors like that. You gotta understand this shit. Like white people just don't understand what we're going through. You know? Those of us that are fucking serious about creating value for society, it's like a fucking game. It's like they don't understand. They're just in their own fucking bubble, and it's just fucking annoying. So next time you ask me about my background, I'm gonna fucking tell you my fucking background. I'm gonna tell you my fucking story, bro. What I made it out of, man. Like I made it out of poverty, bro. I made it out of poverty. Poverty, bro. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, man. It's not just me, it's all of us. But man, I have to make it because I got the gift. I'm gonna fucking share it, and I'm gonna share the wealth. How it needs to be distributed, bro. I'm not just getting mine for me, I'm getting mine for us, man. If you elevate a nigga that has these types of intentions in his heart and his brain into a position of power and authority and wealth, you will win because somebody has to do it. Somebody has to make it happen. I got the gifts and I got the power, yet I'm not being invested in. All I need is cash money coming in so I can operate my life on a fucking strong and consistent basis and be reliable, dependable, and keep my word and be in alignment with everything that I'm talking. But it's hard to do that without capital. And people look at you fucking crazy like you're full of shit. No, it's because your fucking family is full of shit. They can't support you. That's your organization. That's the power you have to draw from. Your family is fucking broken, bro. They don't fucking understand. So is the community. We don't have no power to draw from, bro. Community is called a community for a reason. We unify through communication. There's no people you have access to communicate to can't fucking communicate with you because they can't even value you. They can't communicate. They can't. They can't. They can't commune. Come together of the minds, meeting of the minds. They can't do that because the minds are all out of whack and screwed up and out of alignment. Shit, remember what happened to us, man? It's crazy, you know. There was so much put against us to prevent us from making it, and now we don't want each other to make it because we're just saturated with fear. It's fucking disgusting. But anyways, he couldn't produce a bank statement, and he knew I was gonna catch him in his bullshit, so he just basically fronted his way out of the conversation like a fucking hoe ass nigga. And that's what I'm gonna just call like it is, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. You listening to this shit, nigga. You a fucking bitch. You a fucking hoe, and that's how you were showing up. Now, if you're not a fucking bitch, not a fucking hoe, let me fucking know. Come at me real. But you was acting like a fucking hoe and a fucking bitch, bro. So that's what you was. And that's what you is in my mind until you produce a fucking bank statement for me of a story that's in alignment. So I can trust you, man, because this is all about love and trust, man. I need to be able to trust your fucking character and your intentions so that I can confidently market you. I will have no bitch ass, fake ass niggas, snitch ass niggas, bitch ass niggas in my fucking circle, nigga. That's why my circle tighter than a motherfucking Cheerio right now. You feel me? Circle tighter than a fucking white virgin, bro. Like, fuck, bro. That's what it is, man. Like, but anyways, we're gonna watch these reaction videos. That's what's the point of this video, man. And I'm gonna have fun watching this, but I'm gonna just post this. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it later because it's a lot of content. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a GoFundMe page to fucking set up because that's really how it is. You feel me? I have absolutely nothing to draw on. You feel me? So I need to fucking secure my bag because I can't just go out there naked like this, man. I need fuel to get out there to get my shit together so I can be a real fucking fighter because I'm ready to fucking take off. When I had access to my mom's car for a day, you know what I'm saying? I hit like fucking 10 different businesses on the same day, back and forth, having meetings with decision makers, setting things up. That was when I had access to a car. You know what I'm saying? I even have a phone back then. My phone is broken because I told my mom, hey, I got to go to T-Mobile to get my phone fixed. I didn't have money to get my phone fixed. I had to call my dad from California and say, hey, Dad, look, I don't have a phone right now. I need some help. You feel me? He was basically just like on some treat me like I was a burden and shit. So I told him, man, fuck you, man. I don't want nothing to fucking do with you, dog. Because my whole life been treating me like a fucking burden. I don't never receive shit on my fucking birthdays. Never receive shit on my birthdays, but shit that doesn't hold any value. You know what I'm saying? No money on my birthdays like that. My aunt is sending me fucking birthday cards with no fucking money in it, knowing that I'm in a bad situation. You feel me? Like this shit is fucking crazy, man. Mom made $1 million over her entire career, a little bit over that, and she didn't even have 10% of that saved. Not even 100,000. You living paycheck to paycheck, volunteering, and you living off of credit cards. You should have 100,000 cash in the bank, and companies should be, bound down to you because you know what I'm saying. You don't rely or depend on credit. So they want you even more. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, but we're not taught this shit. We're not taught these things. And now, because my mom has endured so much emotional trauma from her prior relationships, being abused and all this kind of shit by fucking bitch ass niggas, you feel me? She blamed all that shit on me. And when you try to go to hug her and shit when she's stressed out, she puts her arms up to fucking fight me, you feel me? She puts her arms up to fucking, you know what I'm saying, to guard herself and defend herself and shit. Like, I'm gonna hit her or something. I just wanna embrace you and because I care about you. But I've tried this so many times. There's nothing that's gonna fix our relationship. My mom is fucking dead to me, honestly. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I don't fucking care. It's just gotten to that level of toxicity. And it gets to a point where sometimes I envy. I envy other people because they always talk so highly of their moms. Bro, Bro, this shit is fucking crazy. I can't even speak highly of my mom like that. She does a lot of great things. She's a beautiful person. Yes, yes, yes. She's a good mom. She does what she does. Yes, it's hard out here for a single mother and all of that. Yes. But just the toxicity of so much trauma she has, I can't even get close to her. You know what I'm saying? And really be like, man, my mom really, no, she does not fucking support me. Everything that I do, she's not nurturing. She does not care about my goals and that all this is really for her. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing this to give her a better life. You feel me? But I receive no investment. You know what I'm saying? She don't fucking cook. Never no fucking groceries in the fucking fridge, and I'm mal fucking nourished. And she doesn't understand that I got a fucking mission in life, and I'm gonna be fucking great. And I have to go hard like this because I'm in such a we in such a financial deficit, economic deficit as a collective that I have to do something major to basically restore our value, our worth, and our position. So I have to get this bag, and it's not just about getting the knowledge; it's about getting the fucking capital. You're not backing your black leaders, so your black leaders are forced to take a paycheck from the white man. And if they take a paycheck from the white man, shit, well, the white man got them. You can't back them. You can't fund them. You can't even buy your own favorite rappers, fucking mixtapes or CDs. I buy music. I support, even though they're only getting like 30 cents for every $14.99 iTunes purchase. I support these rappers. I buy their shit. You feel me? I don't went broke buying rapper shit, but I support the artists any way I fucking can. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy, but I'm giving so much of myself and I'm not being given to, and that has to change. People have to see what I'm worth. They have to see what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? Because people that know what I'm worth, they tired of me looking like this. You feel me? And I'm tired of me looking like this. And I'm tired of even having to speak like this and shit. Because yeah, I'm not embarrassed. I don't embarrass easily. But the thing is that I shouldn't even be in this position right now. I should be, actually with my messenger bag and my fucking badass suit, riding around in my fucking Lexus. You know what I'm saying? My Lexus, what the hell, the RS, whatever, my Audi. You know what I'm saying? Like, different cars, but, sophisticated, like on some James Bond shit, running around, running up in these meetings, consistent success and meeting with clients and taking on projects because all I need is the capital. I have it all here, but it has to be, you know what I'm saying? And it takes capital to build a team because you got to make sure they're in position to, support this shit. So it's like, how can I get a fucking job or career with nobody willing to give me any money so that I can go into New York City fresh and sharp and ready, you feel me, and take on the fucking world. Mom talking about grab this world by the balls. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? You ain't putting nothing in my fucking hand. Neither is my fucking father. So how can I trust y'all that y'all even fucking love me? Because y'all leaving me to starve with absolutely nothing. Everything happens for a reason. I believe the reason is that you don't value yourself, so you can't even value me. You motherfuckers are worried about, people like, mediocre people are just worried about living in one fucking home for 30 years. I'm worried about owning 30 homes. You worried about living in one fucking house for 30 fucking years. If you have 1/3 of your fucking life, you live in one fucking house, create memories with, live and die in that fucking house, and you go in debt for that fucking house with your 30-year fucking mortgages, and you chain yourself to your fucking jobs by being in debt. This shit is fucking crazy. This is embarrassing. And they say that the average black net worth is headed towards fucking negative in like 2053 or some shit. That shit's already there. That's why they saying that shit. And if we don't fucking get together and back our leaders, i.e. me, if you don't back me, if you don't support me, if you don't invest in me, there will be nothing. I'm fucking telling you, there will be nothing. You have to put money in my hand. You have to make sure that I'm good. Because if I'm not good, none of us are fucking good. I'm telling y'all. So definitely, let me check these videos out one more time. And I'm gonna just end this shit. Because y'all niggas don't y'all could live 900 lifetimes over and still not acquire the information that I have. So I'm valuable because this is what I've dedicated my heart and my soul to and shit. So this is what I put in and invested in myself. I need to be invested in, period. Because niggas, it's crazy, man. I need good men around me. I need good women around me. I need people who are motivated by this shit around me, so I can choose and select team members accordingly, and we can run up a fucking bag. But that's been such a fucking long time fucking struggle, running up this fucking mountain, sprinting up this bitch. You feel me? By myself, So it's like I need to eat. I need to be good. Willpower comes from your blood sugar and the amount of sleep that you get. So if you're not getting a lot of sleep and you're not eating the right nutrients for your body, you're not exercising, you have low blood sugar, you have low energy to persist through the day, to be consistent and actually rendering a service. Like, you need the capital. It's all about the money. The most important thing to an entrepreneur is capital. That's actually a quote. And I'm gonna fucking find it. Hold on. It's actually a fucking quote. See, I'm drinking water. So I'm staying hydrated. This water's from Montana. Now, Brother Polite always says to shake the water, because you charge it with make it more alkaline when you shake it. Even tastes better when you shake it. So, hey, that pussy tastes better when you shake it. I used to have chicks like sit on my face like that. I used to eat their pussy like that. I didn't know what I was doing back then when I was eating that pussy, but I had my dick sucked by this chick one time who was a singer. She didn't look like a singer, but when she sung, oh my goodness, most beautiful voice on the planet. And she sucked the shit out of my dick, for real, bro. She sucked the shit out of my dick. That was the most amazing head I ever got. She had taken like a blowjob class or something. One of those. That shit was off the fucking chain. Like, that chick was up in these AR offices with these executives. Man, she could have got a check out them motherfuckers with that mouth. God damn, that shit was like some street Memphis, Tennessee shit, surviving on the street shit. Like that. Some amazing ass fucking head. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. That was some amazing head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was some shit you pay for. You feel me? She was giving it to me for free because she respected the fact that I was attempting to perform oral sex on her. Even though I might have not known how to do it the best, but I was attempting and I was doing it and I was consistent. She looked at me like, well, this guy's trying. I need to motivate him because he's trying and I need to show him that I appreciate him. So she just fucking, You know what I'm saying? It just fucking sucked the shit on my dick. I felt that shit for 3 days. That shit was amazing. That shit was amazing. Oh my god, phenomenal. I had some women treat me real good when they had me. You know what I'm saying? When they had me. So anyway, let me find this shit. All right, it's a chapter. I'm just flipping through this shit, kind of like I said, this is therapy. So this is self therapy, self medication. So where is it? Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, high for the good. The bad comes in 100%. Don't keep your family in the dark. I think it's don't keep your family in the dark. 139. Let's see. Once you come up, your biggest fear is coming down. No, it's not that. Come on, I gotta find this shit. I'm gonna find exactly what lesson it's a part of. So, your disability can be an advantage. Lesson 10. Page is at 61. Just reading it is feels good. 87. Come on, dog. Let me find this fucking shit, bro. Like, nothing is more important to an entrepreneur than capital. I know it's in here somewhere. I fucking underlined the shit. Nothing can be certain in death and tax. I thought that was it. Nothing can be certain but death and taxes. Let me, come on, baby. I support my children without. Bro, I need to be invested in, bro. I'm too smart for this bullshit. I'm too fucking wise, bro. I'm too intelligent, bro. I need to get out this bitch ass hood, bro. I need to move out of here, bro. I need to be like rescued, bro. On some rescue mission shit. For real. Like, this shit is difficult, man, because like I need to be valued for what I'm worth in here, not valued at $15 an hour, bro. Like, I need to be at least paid $25 an hour. That's my minimum wage, my minimum age. But I don't recognize that other shit. When you want to pay $15 an hour, go pay a 15-year-old that. You don't understand. I gotta catch up, bro. Like, I'm 25 years old, bro. I ain't time for that bullshit, bro. Playing small and shit, nigga. I got a family, bro. I got a family that I'm building at least. I don't know about this family and shit. Come on. I should just read the chapters to y'all real quick rather than, let me just. This is a book called Think Bigger by Michael Sonnenfeld. The $120 million deal at the age of 25, 26, 27, 28 on there. All right, so let me read these things real quick. So I'm going to read these lessons. This is a book called Think Bigger, and it's a collection of insights from the world's one percenters. It looks kind of like a kiddie book, so you don't really like think, but it has really a lot of high value information in there if you want to deal with rich folk, you know. So seek double bottom line returns. It's lesson 40, and I'm going back in reverse chronological order. So lesson 39, lesson 38, lesson 37. Leverage public-private support for social entrepreneurship. Apply your skills to solve social problems. Make it meaningful. Stage 6. We actually live in an after-tax world. Consider life insurance. Wish I had some fucking money to invest in life insurance. Lesson 35. Don't give your kids anything, but be willing to invest everything in them. Lesson 34. Spend less. Lesson 33, diversify prudently. Lesson 32, if you're not a professional investor, be a passive one. I always recommend that. We're on the same level. Like I'm just not elevated because my community is not in a position to support me. See, he got into a position because he was able to call upon a mentor who would invest in him. Someone connected him with someone who had money to invest in him, and he was able to give his pitch for his idea. Bro, you know how many ideas I've had, dog? I need people to connect me with motherfuckers they know, bro. To invest in me, serious motherfuckers, like not motherfucking broke niggas, bro. That know shit. I'm already a broke nigga that know shit. I need to be fucking with rich niggas so that I can make them even richer, make more people rich. But if somebody has to have money, I can't be mentored up with somebody that has knowledge and shit. I got knowledge, bro. I need the bag. You feel me? I need the tools, bro. The bag, man, the bag, the money. Y'all don't understand. Broke people just don't understand. They keep downplaying this fucking money. But I don't downplay it because I got a rich mind. I go and get the money, but I need the fuel to be able to get the money. And just that minimum wage shit is not cutting it. You feel me? And you need to like have, getting resumes and all that type of shit past these applicant tracking systems and shit. It takes time building out the templates for the resume. You doing other things. You worried about basic shit. It's like, whoa, what the fuck, man? And your family can't back you during all of that. I don't think y'all understand how serious it is, bro. For the black community, we are like in fucking trouble because if I'm going through this shit, if someone like me who's intelligent and smart going through this shit, bro, imagine what niggas that's not intelligent or smart are going through. It's because our fucking community is broken. Lesson 31, get financially literate. Lesson 30, entrepreneurial skills can limit investing success. It's actually interesting because the traits, qualities that make you a good entrepreneur don't necessarily make you a great investor because you have habits and attitudes about risk and that are different from the habits and attitudes required to be an investor. So if you're an entrepreneur, surround yourself with professionals who are used to investing and are emotionless about their investing. Because everybody ain't entrepreneurs. Some people are entrepreneurs at different levels, but there's breakthrough innovations and there's ordinary innovations. Lesson 30, entrepreneurial skills can limit investing success. Stage 5, protecting your wealth. This is also a book on wealth preservation. So it's speaking from the perspective of you already having wealth and what you need to do, which puts you in the mindset of having wealth. So lesson 29, take a lot of vacations, which I do. Lesson 28, hire your kids with care. Lesson 27, don't keep your family in the dark. I want y'all to understand I'm struggling right now, but I won't be struggling forever. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna have my day. I'm close. You feel me? It's just like I need y'all. Like it's 7:30 in the morning right now, niggas. We haven't slept. Niggas been up. You know, so your willpower is controlled by your blood sugar and the amount of sleep that you get. So when you have low willpower, you have low nutrients, low blood sugar, and not enough sleep. And I have to sustain my willpower. I need that capital. I can't stress enough how important capital is to your entrepreneurs. The best and brightest in your community have to be invested, and they need money to lift off and launch themselves in the orbit so they can give back to the fucking community. But y'all niggas are not investing in us. Y'all don't fucking see us. We walk past you every fucking day. Ask us some questions. What are you working on? What do you need from me in order to be successful? Like you can't even give $20 a fucking month to a fucking black entrepreneur. You a family member? You can't even spot a nigga $20 a month. That's $20 a month. And how if we do that, how many times? Like if we do that, like $20 a month, right? So you have 15 family members that you can reach out to, right? 15 family members times $20 a month. That's $300 a month that you're getting off of 15 family members paying $20 a month. That's nothing to you. But that $300 a month helps you to, pay for the software you need to run your business or stay groomed. It takes care of the basic shit. When you're an entrepreneur, you got to focus everything into your craft. Sometimes you got to be broke for a while. And when niggas is talking about the struggle, They're not going into detail because the detail is scary, yo. The detail is scary. Like, I'm really fucking broke right now, man. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of hiding it and trying to mask it because I'm expected to perform at a certain level as a white dude. But no, look, I am a fucking genius. I'm so powerful. Like, I'm a high value man. I'm high value individual, and I should be way further ahead than I'm at. But you know what I'm saying? The knowledge that I have is just not able to be appreciated by my community. So it's not my fault I'm in this position. It's my fault if I stay in this position. But it's not my fault how I got in this position. You understand? And that's the part where people are like, oh, it's not your fault. You're not taking responsibility. No, I take full responsibility for my life destiny and controlling my destiny and my path. This is me controlling my destiny, making my needs aware to people, like making people conscious of my needs. Because if you're not conscious of my needs, you don't know what level you need to meet me at in order to make a mutually beneficial relationship with me. I have to be raw and honest about what I'm going through because there's too much fake shit, man. People trying to impress people, they ain't teaching you nothing. I can make you richer so fucking fast. Oh, how can you make us rich when you don't have any money yourself? I can make you richer because I've dealt with the money. I've been in rooms with the money, navigated with the money, but I got stories to tell. I'm wounded because I did battle with the beast, but I didn't kill the beast. I didn't slay the beast. But there's value in my story, and you can learn from this. Real fucking events, brokering meetings with venture capital firms, but not getting paid because I didn't understand the concept of a business model or a retainer or a referral. I didn't know all that shit. I'm 20 years old, sitting in a room full of billionaires. I'm 20 years old doing that, but I don't understand business. I'm just doing it as a favor because I don't know what business is. I don't understand it. No one taught me. I just happen to naturally attract these people. And that's why I'm in the position that I'm in because I had to learn shit. I had to unlearn shit. You feel me? I seen my mama go through some shit. I don't want to see her go through that shit. I'm traumatized. I'm fucking traumatized by a lot of fucking things. You feel me? And I need to be invested in. That's the only thing that's gonna change shit. I'm sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, downplay the money. The money don't matter. Or the money's gonna come." No, I need the money right now. And y'all don't fucking understand. I'm telling y'all, I just hit rock bottom. And everybody at Thanksgiving let me leave the fucking house broke. I told my whole family, like, look, I need help right now. You feel me? I'm not in the best of position. This is why I got here. Like, I'm not feeling valued. If you don't take care of the younger generation, there's not going to be a family. I'm concerned about the legacy of the family. And y'all motherfuckers got offended because I told the truth. And it pissed everybody off. And they know what they said. They said, we're not investing in you. We're not investing in you. That's what they literally said. That's what their words, man. The men in the house are doing that. So what the fuck are the women going to do? Obviously, the men are fucking bitches and pussies. My grandfather and my fucking uncle. Straight up. That's what they are. Because that's what their actions are revealing to me. Because y'all should have it together, man. Y'all old. But y'all not in position to support me. You talking about how you got mentors? Where are they at? Ain't no mentors in position to support you. You need mentors to give you money and sponsor you. But a lot of anybody want to give you advice, oh, go do this, go do that. You should do this, you should do that. First off, they just telling you to do shit. They're not showing you how to do it and telling you how to do it. And they're not with you consistently in your lives, and they're not giving you any money or resources to make it happen so that you can be successful. Hey man, you should dry clean that coat. That's a nice coat. Can you give me the money to dry clean my fucking coat? Can you make it happen? Can you make sure I got something in my pocket so I can move? Like, what's going on here? You feel me? And that's the majority of my life. I grew up in poverty, bro. I'm trying to get out, and it's tough getting out because everybody around you is not on your fucking level. It's like zombies. And I gotta fight and slash these fucking zombies. I feel like Rick Grimes up in this bitch from The Walking Dead because that's literally what it is. So, anyways, lesson 26: make failure a key part of success, and don't let success blind you to even bigger opportunities. These are very simple lessons, but they go in details about these high net worth individuals. These are individuals in average net worth of $100 million. So think about the level that they're thinking at. And so these are very simple lessons, but it goes into depth when you read the actual chapter. So lesson 25, live below your means. You have heard that. before. Lesson 24, don't overvalue your company. Lesson 23, think twice before investing with friends and family. And by the way, the black entrepreneur has to really go in for a huge bag, because it's not just him and his success on the line. Everybody's counting on him, because we don't have a lot of us. We're going extinct. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit conversation. You want power and real voting power, pay no attention. I think the recording just stopped and shit, because it was about to go off. But yeah, the next lesson is think bigger. Cause I forgot what I was saying. That shit basically distracted me. So lesson 21, curiosity fuels creativity. A lot of my knowledge and wisdom is from being curious. You gotta stay curious. Hone 3 different types of focus. That's lesson 20. Entrepreneurship is really about just money. Growing your business the smart way, it's like building a bicycle while riding it. That's how hard entrepreneurship is. Building a company for an entrepreneur is as hard as building a bicycle while riding it. But for a black entrepreneur, it's like building a bicycle while riding it, while trying to avoid being shot at. So we got all this shit going on around us. It's just some bullshit, man. Lesson 18, identify your blind spots with a periodic portfolio defense. And if that's happening to your brothers and sisters on the street, it's happening to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not separate from that. These people look like you, and it's all a part of your self-pride, and it hurts your confidence when your community is just not in a position to support you like that. So lesson 17, approach risk like a farmer. Lesson 16, risk is in the eye of the beholder. Stage 3, risk management. Different way, risk can be measured different ways. Diversity makes you smarter. I'll do like a study, basically like a bulletproof outline of this book one day, because I have a whole bunch of notes that I've highlighted, and I can interpret for my own words and stuff, and I can just go through the outlines, do a little Joseph Rodriguez kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do for a project. That's amazing. Write that down. Study notes. I really admire Joseph Rodriguez and how he does his study notes. So I'm going to do one for this book, because this book is incredible. So this is the creative process. When you talk to yourself, you take notes, and you do your thing and shit. Lesson 13, hire for the good, the bad comes at no extra expense. Lesson 12, know when to be nice. Lesson 11, the right partner can multiply your potential. Exactly how he got his money, through relationships. Lesson 10, mentors are available for the price of asking. Only thing is, in the black community, the mentors you ask for ain't in the best of shape. Lesson 9, you're never too smart or too old for a mentor. This is good for like white people shit, because white people can use this and be like, man, they could apply this, but applying this for a black person is doubly as hard. And white people live in their own bubble. Talents and strengths of others, team building, stage 2. Your significant other must enjoy roller coasters. Your disability can be an advantage. It can be, like, once you get to a top. So when I talk about all this black shit, it's not just a disadvantage. It's an advantage when you get to the top, though. So when you get all your shit together and you finally get in the room and you stand out because everybody else in the room is white and you're black, it's an advantage. It's an advantage. But it's only an advantage when you get to that point. You got to stay in that position. You got to be able to have the resources to last in the race, in the competition. And when you don't have the resources to sustain that and those moves, you can't keep up. You can't fly to London with everybody when everybody flying to London. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be spontaneous because everybody has money. They come from, wealth is inherited. All wealth is inherited, period. Whether one person gives it to you or a million customers do. So not everybody is meant to be wealthy and have wealth and exchange value. It's just money. They're only paying you money. Like, it's nothing compared to your time. Like, come on now. You put too much of value and emphasis on money. It's not about the money. It's about your time and your skill set and the value that you're giving to another person. The money is just an incentive because it helps you to buy material shit for you to live. But the money is meaningless compared to the skill and the value that's being rendered for it. So whenever you're consulting with a client, you want to approach the client with the knowledge that your value is way more valuable than the value of their money. So the value on your service is more valuable than any amount of money they can give you because they're paying for your time and your attention and your focus on them. And that's why that puts you in a strategic advantage of negotiating power and position because you don't have to negotiate and you're not negotiating. This is my value. This is what I'm worth. This is what you will pay. Simple as that. If not, get the fuck out my office because I'm in your business, but this is my office because you ain't serious about running your business. You're not a baby business. I'm not going to treat you like one. No, we can't get creative with the pricing because this is not a creative project. This is a survival project. This is profit and revenue. You got to pay for this. Yeah, it's very expensive. It costs a fortune. Yes, it does. I agree. You're going to do anything for your family. You're doing anything for your business. You do anything for your legacy. Well, this is what you need to do. Lesson 5, grit beats IQ most of the time. I was talking to Jonte Hall about his self-control. Self-control is a psychological mechanism for beating off the temptations that seem irresistible, at least at the moment. But given the high failure rate for startups, successful entrepreneurs typically struggle for a decade or more to build a business that just might eventually appeal to a buyer. That's white people. Black people, we got to level up fast though. Lesson 4, let others underestimate you. Lesson 3, be wildly optimistic, delusional even. I don't know if I passed this. Self-control beats passion. Lesson 2, know thyself. So yeah, I don't self-assessment. Yeah, I couldn't find it in this shit this time, but it's so you live somewhere where it says nothing is more important to an entrepreneur than capital. I'll find it when I go through the study notes. But yeah, this is I gotta end this. And obviously this was a very high value video. If you got some value out of this, please support the channel because my YouTube channel is my channel of energy that I'm sending you guys. And I'm empowering you guys with my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And sometimes it gets like this where you talk and you just kind of run out of energy because you've been doing so many things and you're making so many moves and you're making so many calls and you busting so many things. You got so much on your plate thinking about it at the same time. But I need my people to lift me up. You know what I'm saying? And if this connects with you, and you not black or whatever, you still my fucking people because it's connecting with you. Like my family is family that's united by purpose, not by blood. And eventually, united by purpose, we're gonna share the same DNA anyways because we're gonna be listening to the same shit, having the same conversations, making the same money. You know what I'm saying? Going to the same places, different climates. You know what I'm saying? Same climates. That's what you do. You share the same frequency, vibration. You feel me? That's family. And I'm a high frequency motherfucker, even in a low vibrational environment. So my question to you is, are you looking at the dirt or the diamond?